Hey there, everybody. Can you stand and join me in listening to O Canada?
O Canada, when Gidget durch ton toujours, quand on pense et porte les pères, wir halten Wort dir treu.
Que se manito
O Canada, stringiamo il tuo bel cor.
O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thanks. All right, welcome to a new day at school. Today it's Thursday and it's March 23rd. And that version of O Canada was dedicated to a young friend I had a conversation with yesterday. All right, happy birthday today to Spencer in grade 3. Hope you have a fabulous birthday. Don't forget to come by the office and pick up your birthday pencil. Today is the start of Ramadan, or I believe it actually began last night. So I'd like to wish Ramadan Mubarak to all of our friends who are celebrating and then their families, of course. Thanks to our diversity team for providing lots of information about Ramadan on our diversity boards. And I know on tomorrow's GTV, we've got a little episode about Ramadan as well. Today, it also happens to be World Meteorological Day. Wow, let's change that. That means weather, World Weather Day. We're pretty fascinated with weather in Canada because it changes all the time. We've got highs and lows and very interesting. So thanks to everybody for dressing for the weather, watching, listening to the weather forecast. Thanks for all those days where I've had to be inside because of the weather, and happy World Meteorological Day. Hope I got that right. Important announcement for everybody. Tomorrow, student government had planned Dress Like the 90s Day, and we are going to have to change that. We are instead going to be celebrating Dress Like the 90s Day probably on the Friday after spring break, and we'll get more information to everybody about that. We are changing, though, because the division has announced that we are encouraging all of our staff and students tomorrow to dress in blue in recognition of the 2 police officers who tragically lost their lives earlier in the week. And so I would encourage you friends all to dress in blue if you're able to. And we certainly want to show our respect to the police force, to those families who are affected, and wouldn't feel right to be dressing up in our Fun 90s Day clothes. So good information on School Zone. Thanks to teachers. If you could put it in agendas or in messaging home, that would be appreciated. We do have an assembly tomorrow. We're sticking with that. We're just going to have an assembly in blue. Thanks to student government. Sorry about the messages coming. Thanks to student government for hosting our assembly, and thanks in advance to all of our classes for being incredibly respectful and kind listeners at our assembly tomorrow. Today we've got a newspaper club meeting. You're meeting in the library at the first recess, and Le Mois de la Francophonie wraps up tomorrow, and we're going to wrap up with very short, very easy little French quiz just as a celebration. I will send it out tomorrow morning as a Google form, 5 questions, super inclusive, and each class will submit 1 response, easy peasy. Merci à tout le monde for your work to recognize French culture this month. The book fair today is open from 12 till 8, and it's open at lunch recess also for our students in grades 5 and 6. If you're at school this evening for the celebration of learning, either this afternoon or this evening, please be sure to take your family by the book fair. You can enter your name in a door prize. You can win $25 for yourself or $25 for your classroom. Winner is going to be announced on Friday morning tomorrow. So thanks for your support on that. thanks to everybody for preparing your classrooms, preparing your work to showcase to your families this evening. Thank you to teachers, of course, for preparing everybody for the celebration of learning. Friends, this is really a chance to help parents understand the type of work that you do. Please show them the interesting bits that you do. Celebrate what you've learned, and it's a celebration of you. So there we go. All right, World Weather Day. Your Greenfield weather today, we've got a high of +4, partly sunny. I've looked at the forecast for the days ahead. We've got stunning, followed by beautiful, followed by amazing. So there we go. Great weather. That's all I've got for you, friends. This is my last announcement before spring break. So I wish you all a fantastic and a restful spring break. And I will look forward to seeing you with your families tonight at Celebration of Learning, and then after our nice long spring break. Have a great day, everybody.